Hey guys, what's up? It's Laura from Stick with Laura, and I'm here today for another weekly plan with me. This week, I'm planning August the 11th through the 17th in my Aura Estelle A5 Wide Cloud Planner using my Caress Press 2025 inserts. And this week, I decided to use kind of an anytime random kit, which was the Strawberry Shortcake art and kit from Scribble Co. So I used that as well as the strawberry foil bundle from Caress Press because it does match really, really nicely. So yeah, I basically just use that combination and think it looks really, really nice. I color blocked as usual, and I really didn't have a reason to use this kit. It was kind of just an anytime kit. I thought it'd be cute for summer. I wasn't really into Strawberry Shortcake as a kid, but like as an adult, it's totally my aesthetic. But do I know all the characters' names? No. Do I know what anything in that show is about? No, but I mean, I could assume it's a kid's show. So yeah, I was her for Halloween like 2 years ago, I think now. And that was fun. I just love her vibes. I love strawberries, and I thought it was just a really cute kit. I don't really go towards pop culture kits or gravitate towards them because I usually buy them. If I buy them, I don't ever use them, I find. But I just thought this one was cute and I didn't want to keep hoarding it, so I had to use it. And it's a really cute anytime kit, and I thought it'd be cute for summer. So yeah, I used this kit. I will say I deeply and severely messed up the bottom washi, which I have now fixed off camera. I had to buy a new thing of undo, but on the right page, the Thursday through Sunday page, I put down the wrong washi strip with the wrong foil, and that was going to bother me for an eternity. So I did use undo, but my undo was not the best. And you guys will see on the day by day, part of my washi, my red washi strip is ripped, and it doesn't look good. It's going to annoy me for the rest of my life. But what am I supposed to do? I don't have extra washi sheets. I mean, I could probably pull in like actual washi, but am I doing that? No, I'm going to stick with this and just deal with it. It's just part of that washi page is now ripped, and you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. You won't see it till the day by day, but it's really stressing me out and is why I'm not uploading the base reel for the spread like I usually do on my Instagram or the transition spread. So yeah, it's really bothering me, but in the grand scheme of things, you guys won't really be able to notice. It's just going to keep bothering me for the rest of my life. But like I said, just use this art for any time. I also pulled in some Planner Choco quotes in red, some strawberry quotes that I thought were cute from her shop, as well as some of the overlay line boxes with the strawberries. I thought those were cute too. So it's kind of a mix of red and pixie red, but it all looks the same and good. And yeah, like I said, not really a big Strawberry Shortcake person. Well, I like the food and the girl just gives me the vibes, but honestly, maybe I should watch it now because I'm kind of curious. It seems like a really cute show, and like anything with Strawberry Shortcake vibes, I automatically fall for. So I'm basically a Strawberry Shortcake girl, but just not like, you know, the character, but I can assume what the show's about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this little plan with me. Again, I'm very sorry for the base. If that gives you terrible, terrible anxiety and OCD, I am very sorry about what happened there, but it's just one of those spreads that's going to be ruined, and it is what it is. It's obviously not going to be a favorite, but it is what it is. I tried my best. So I'm going to hop into this day by day. I did color block. I pre-pulled out my stickers, and yeah, I think this looks super cute. So if you're curious what I'm talking about here, I did have to take off this overlay from the green overlay. Actually, no, that wasn't on it yet. The plaid was on the red, and I had to take that off, and I ripped the red washi. So that's ripped, and I had to switch it because basically I just put the patterns down on wrong. I really, in hindsight, should have just left it because I think that would have been less noticeable now than this casualty, but it is what it is. What can I do now? You know, it is what it is. So I'm going to start on Monday, the 11th. So on Monday, we had a new microwave get delivered. I don't know if I ever marked it in my planner or told you guys, but a few weeks ago, before this, our microwave like blew up on Jake. It was actually really scary. I'd never heard him scream so loud, and like it could have been really dangerous. So I'm glad he's like fine, obviously. But yeah, so we haven't had a microwave, and I eventually was like, okay, Jake, like I kind of want my microwave now. So we got a microwave delivery this day from Home Depot. And then we also had a plumber come because our kitchen sink got clogged and started leaking, and then they found a bigger leak, so they had to come back on Friday. It's been a mess. Having a house is just a lot of work. So yeah, we had lots of home appointments this day. The plumber came, the microwave was delivered. I pulled out icons from the foil bundle, as well as some old icons I had from like SPC and Plannahannah in the same colors, because it's just like sparkly red. I have quite a bit of sparkly red. And then these doodles are from SPC. So yeah, I worked this day, and then I did call my mom, so I'll mark that. Had a call with my mom, and then we did play Peek this night. We gamed, so I'll put that in here. And then I did do some planning time, and then I just watched 90 Day, which I don't know if anyone out there who watches these videos watches 90 Days still. I feel like it's just kind of become a weird show, but The Hunt for Love, the like single dating show, was actually like the craziest stuff I ever watched. The first episode was like the craziest thing I ever watched, and then all the episodes after that were so terrible, but like in a different way. But yeah, I don't even know what they're doing with that show anymore. It's like kind of crazy. But yeah, I had a call with my mom. I gamed. These are sparkly pink icons from SPC. Planned, and then I watched 90 Day. These icons are from the Carly Plans foil bundle, and these are some old custom Pixie Red scripts I had from Plannahannah. I didn't have a customs for this particular spread because I have so much Pixie Red, but yeah. On Tuesday, I slept in this day, so I'll mark that. And then I went to the bakery with Jake and Ollie, which is our new favorite thing because we have a bakery by us that's dog friendly, so we can like bring Ollie in. And we just worked from there. I had to work. I had 2 assessments due this week, so I was really busy. So yeah, we worked from the bakery. Ollie was pretty chill, but then after like an hour and a half, he started to get antsy, so we left. But it was nice because I was like able to get a lot of work done there. But yeah, I just got like a coffee and a bagel and worked, and then I worked from home. Oh, I need to move this. I worked from home. I basically worked on my assessments all day because I had 2, and assessments are like 50-page documents that I write, basically saying why a kid needs applied behavioral therapy for them, and like giving insurance all the needs, and like what I assessed, and like why they need this intensive ass therapy, and why they need to cover it, and what we're gonna do, and all this stuff. So it's pretty intense, and it just takes a really long time. So yeah, I had to write 2 this day. I had one due this day and then one due Wednesday, which the one due Wednesday was a re-auth, so it wasn't an initial, but it's still basically the same thing. But yeah, and then we took Ollie on a walk. We went to Chick-fil-A, which I got a salad. I really like their Cobb salad and their avocado lime dressing. It's so, so good. And then I just watched streams this day. Probably watched streams and finished my work. I literally was nonstop working this for the first part of the week because I had to get these assessments done. This is a custom of my dog Oliver from Alicia Craft that I got made. Walked Ollie. We went to Chick-fil-A. These are more doodles from SPC that kind of match. Carly Plan script. And then just watch streams. This is an SPC doodle and a custom script from Plana Hannah. I do have a code at Hannah's shop. You can use Laura15 to save 15% off or mention my name in the notes if there's a treat week or sale going on. Do I have my current freebie? I mean, I do, but I have to find it. Yeah, it's right here. It's like AAPI inspired. It's really, really cute. So check it out if you're interested. On Wednesday, Jake unfortunately got rear-ended by someone on the highway. So he was down bad this day. And like, I just want to say, I probably shouldn't say this, but I just want to say Jake is like the nicest person ever. And basically the guy who hit him like didn't pay his insurance. And so he didn't have insurance of the time. Like it was supposed to renew the next day. And Jake like didn't want him to have to pay. But I looked at the car and I was like, Jake, like this is our car. Like he needs to pay. Like I have had to pay when I've hit people, you've had to pay. Like that's just what happens. So we currently don't have a car when I'm filming this 2 weeks later, and we haven't for a hot second. But yeah, he was hit and he was okay, but he definitely like slept for the rest of the day and was kind of in pain. So I took Ollie on a walk and worked. He just worked in the morning that day, so he like came home and just like was struggling. So yeah, he was in an accident. I worked, and then I went and got a manicure this day. I got these rainbow nails, which my freaking one nail already fell off, which is really annoying. And then I went to go, well, I went to the same place. I also got waxed. I'm gonna mark that. And then we played Peak this night, our favorite current game. It's like a mountain climbing game. It's so freaking cozy and fun. It's like a fun friends game. You play it with your friends. We've played it with so many different people now, and it's just really fun. So yeah, I had my nail appointment. This is a Carly Plan script and a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji. This is an SPC doodle for getting waxed. Carly Plan script. And then I did game, which I guess I didn't pull out a script for. Oh, Jake won this night, so I was going to mark that differently, that Jake beat it, even though I didn't. But, you know, it is what it is. On Thursday, we had a dog drop-off, so I'll mark that. And I did watch Big Brother. Probably, like, I caught up and then, you know, and then in between that, I worked. I'm going to use a bigger box just because those things are both smaller in little things. So I want the space to be covered, you know. Dog dropped off. That's a Plana Hannah icon and a Plana Hannah script. I worked. These are SPC doodles. I do try and color block my doodles for the most part. I'm not always successful at it, but I do try because I color block all my spreads now, which it's crazy to think about that I just like started that this year because I feel like I'm just so used to color blocking now. Big Brother. And then I had a call with my mom. I told her about the accident and she was like, why didn't you guys like text me or anything? And I was like, I don't know. I thought Jake would. But yeah, she was like, did I miss the text and call about this? And I was like, no, we just didn't tell you right away. Which is just very funny because I don't even think like Jake's mom knows that he was in an accident, but you know. So yeah, I had a call with my mom again this day. I planned and then I filmed, edited, and uploaded to YouTube, which I was very, very consistent with uploading 3 times a week. And then I basically, the MacBook we had died. and then I had to replace it. And now I'm just like really busy with work and other things, so I don't know. I'm still trying to do like my weekly plan with me's and stuff, but yeah, let me know if you guys want more videos or less. So yeah, that was my Thursday. On Friday, look at this cute little scene. Isn't that so cute? I love it. The exterminator came this day. So I'll mark that. And then I worked, put that in here. And then I had a meeting. Move that up a little. I'm gonna put this down first. Okay. So I have this icon that was in the foil bundle from Caress Press, this Carly Plans custom exterminator. Did I not pull out a work? I guess I didn't pull out a work doodle. Meeting, that's weird. Okay, I'll have to pull out a work doodle. And then this was a busy day. The plumber came this day too, because we were still dealing with our leak, and then they fixed it. It was a whole thing. Jake had to like disassemble the dishwasher and everything, and it was just a lot. It was a lot of work. But Jake did it all, and I'm very, very proud of him, because I thought he wasn't handy before this, but he showed himself this day. So shout out to the man. I had therapy this day. We took the dogs on a long walk. And then we did go to Wawa. I try and do solid pattern solid, but especially like on extender days where I've already used a bunch of the other stickers, it gets hard. So yeah. I thought this You Are Enough sticker from the SPC Doodles was cute for my therapy appointment. And then we did walk the dogs. This is a custom from Whimsy Plans of Jake and Oliver. We had Ozzy this day too. And then we did go to Wawa, because that's like my current obsession, or it was for a hot second. I've kind of chilled out on it a little. And then this day I was in my feelings. That is for damn sure. So I'm going to mark that. And then Jake's friend Lamar came over. He lives in North Carolina currently because his girlfriend's at UNC Law. And he was driving by going to like Philadelphia or something. And he needed a place to like crash for the night. So he crashed at our place, and it was really fun. So we haven't hung out with him in a hot minute. So we hung out with him, and we played Mario Party, and him and Jake gamed, and it was just really fun. Love him to death. But he played Mario Party with us, which was so fun. We haven't played Mario Party in a hot minute. And yes, this is my biggest regret of my life. On Saturday, I slept in because we stayed up so late. Just hanging out and talking with our friend Lamar. So I definitely wanted to sleep in this day. And then a dog got picked up. The dog we were watching got picked up. And then we went to Old Town Alexandria, me, Jake, and Oliver, which was really, really fun. Okay, so I have some SPC script and icons. Again, I just have a lot of like sparkly red and red foil in my collection because I feel like it's used a lot, especially like with the holidays and stuff and Valentine's Day. So yeah, that's what I'm using here. And then that's a custom from Whimsy Plans as well. We went to Old Town and we went to a bunch of bookstores. I basically from this day on have been addicted to book shopping. which I'm sure a lot of you out there can relate because you guys out there are the ones who got me into book shopping. And Jake, oh my God, Jake, it's like bad. Jake read all 6 or 7, however many are, of the Dungeon Carl books in like a week. Like, it was crazy. So we went to bookstores this day. We went to Friends to Lovers, which is a romance bookstore in Alexandria. And it was actually the cutest store I've ever seen in my life. And then we went to another bookstore as well. And then we went on a little date in Alexandria. There's a lot of restaurants that have like dog menus. I don't know. It's very interesting. So we went to one with a dog menu and they had quite a bit of bougie stuff, but we just got him like the most simplest one. So yeah, we were with Ollie and he's allowed in all the bookstores and everything. So that's also why book shopping has become my new hobby, is because if I can bring my dog, I'm there. And bookstores pretty much everywhere allow Oliver. So then after we went to a Barnes & Noble because Jake couldn't find one of the books he was looking for. I think it was like the 6th Dungeon Crawler book. So we went to Barnes & Noble and of course they had it. And then we also went to Home Goods and Michael's and we just were on a little freaking shopping spree this day, buying all the books and all the things. And it was really, really fun. And then I did read this day. I started 3 books. I started Adam and Evie's Matchmaking Tour, which I did finish already. I gave that 4 stars. And then I started Trust the Emerald. What is it called? It's right next to me. Trust of the Emerald Sea, because Jake has been forcing it upon me. And I'm just like, I just don't really like fantasy. Like, I'm just so into romance. So he's like really forcing it upon me, but I haven't been too into it, if I'm being honest. I read like 2 chapters. He wants me to read like part 1, but yeah. So, and then I started an audiobook, I think. Probably, I don't know. But I basically read this whole night. Long story short. So have that. And then I did change my username this day, which was fun. I've been trying to think of a new username for like the longest time ever, because Laura Marie Plans is just like so basic. And I feel like everyone in the community is like not Laura Marie. I feel like everyone in the community has the middle name Marie. And so there's just a lot of us and like everyone's username is blah, blah, blah plans or like something like that. Not talking bad if your username is that, because that was mine. But I just was ready for a change, and I wanted stick with Lore because I do go by Lore, but everyone in the planning community knows me as Laura. I think only like people in real life call me Lore, like my family and friends in real life, but like everyone in the planning community, I feel like calls me Laura, and Lore wasn't available. Stick with Lore wasn't available. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing it. But then I tried stick with Laura and it worked. And I was like, you know, I always need the confirmation from other people or I'm not going to do it because I'm just very, I don't know, social reinforcer, you know? So I did a poll on my Instagram and a lot of people did say to just keep Laura Marie. That was like my most interacted with poll. A lot of people did say Laura Marie Plans OG, but I will say like 85% of people said stick with Laura, or 80%. And a lot of the people who said stick with Laura were like people who are like, you know, they have like a bigger following on Instagram and stuff. So I was like, you know, I should take their advice. So I did stick with Laura, but also like I wanted to do it. I'm not just saying I just listened to other people, but yeah. So I changed my username this day. Let me know what you think. I mean, I have 14 days to change it, but it's going to be 14 days by the time this video is uploaded. So it's most likely staying if it's still there today when this video goes up. Sorry, Mochi is freaking itching up a storm. Mochi, stop. I got my period this day and then we had to assemble the dishwasher. Basically, we had to take out the dishwasher for a leak we thought was occurring, but then it wasn't occurring behind the dishwasher. But then we also had to cover it because some mice were getting in. So it was a win-win. But instead of paying someone to take out our dishwasher for us, which would have been like we could have done, we did it ourselves because we wanted to save some money. And it was kind of challenging because like it is connected to a bunch of things. I don't really understand it, but Jake did it, and I'm very, 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 very proud of him because I had no idea what was going on. Couldn't really help him, but I did help him put it back in this day. And yeah, it was just a whole thing. So we had to I don't know. It's too much, honestly. Like, I can't believe this is my life. But it's home ownership, so it is what it is. Like, I do really like owning a house, and it'll be better in the long run, but for now, I'm like, yo, what the hell? I saw a TikTok today that was like, we're not mad at each other, we're mad at the previous house owners, and that's exactly how I feel. Like, we can't be mad at each other. But WTF to the previous people who owned our house, and what did they do? Because they basically just like clogged our sink by putting a bunch of terrible things down the drain, and it caught up 2 years later. But yeah. Anyways, this day, yeah, so I got my period. And dishwasher, that's where I was. We organized the pantry this day, which was a mission that we've been putting off and much needed. And then we took Oliver on a walk. We got some takeout this day from a Korean barbecue chicken place. And then I read and cuddled Jake. I'm going to get a doodle for this, as well as fill out everything with my pen and put down some of this strawberry deco from the Crafts brush sheet. And then I will be back with the final spread. Alrighty, guys. You'll either love or hate my idea of how to cover up this washi that is giving me anxiety for the rest of my life. But I just finished this foil sheet, the strawberry quotes from Planner Joko, and like put one on there. I feel like I shouldn't even be sharing this with you all because maybe you won't even notice on my Instagram, but you know, this plan with me has just been getting the ringer. So I added the foil on the bottom, basically to just cover up this one. I don't know. I think it's better, but I don't need your input if you don't think it's better, to be honest. No, I'm kidding. It's just, this is stressing me out, and I'm never going to have to look at the spread after I share and post it, but other than that, it's going to keep stressing me out. But this is the finished spread, and this washi problem, by the way, is like 100% my doing and problem. It's just gonna piss me off for the rest of my life. But this kit was really, really cute. I do believe she only releases like pop culture like during certain times. So I don't know, you'd probably have to wait for a pop culture pop-up to get this, but I do think it's really cute, and I love the Pixie Red Strawberry Foil Bundle from Caress Press with this. I did have the underlays saved from when I used the strawberry birthday art from SPC, because that was like what this foil bundle was originally released with, I believe. So I just bought this foil bundle as a mini kit this time because I had the underlays already, which was perfect. I didn't use the underlays when I used the birthday kit. I used different underlays, but these underlays obviously match this kit really, really well because there's a lot of plaid in this kit. So that is the foil I have left over. This is obviously going in the trash, but I didn't use any of these because they're kind of like, I don't know. I don't love them. And then these are so cute, the strawberry full boxes. And then I'll show you the kit leftovers. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry this video was kind of a mess, aka the washi situation was a mess, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless because I'm not going to nix the video, you know, it's just, it is what it is. So I hope you still enjoyed. Thank you so, so much for watching. I have how many more weeks? Just 2 more weeks in August. It's so crazy. time has been flying, and I'm still waiting for some overlays on these spread, or this spread and my other spread, and then I'll be posting those, but I'm getting them this week. So these plan with me's will obviously be up before this one, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so, so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on my planner Instagram, Stick with Laura, if you're not already, for up close pictures and videos of most of my spreads, but probably not this one because it's stressing me out. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so, so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.